Today I'm going to give people an example of the difference between a smart guy and someone of average intelligence with no guts in society. Now, I was on a Facebook post, my boy Dirty heard me ranting about it earlier. I was just sitting there, and it was James Bond, you see. It was a scene from this one movie with, who was it? The guy who was Bond, James Bond. Which actor is that? Sean Connery, there we go, Sean Connery. He has a woman in the bath, and she says, "James, since you're here, could you hand me a towel?" And he sits there and hands her some shoes. And that's some gangster shit. But anyway, as I'm sitting there, the dude posts something, and he says, "Man, all the smart guys, all the smart guys in movies always get something, but why don't I ever get anything? I never get anywhere with girls, man." And 9 people like this. 9 people like this thing. I was like, what the fuck? That's some sad, pathetic shit. Maybe if you weren't posting sad, pathetic shit like that all the time, you'd actually be getting somewhere. Now, he said, it gives people, movies like James Bond, it gives people's hopes up. It gives people's hopes up for, a better life. A better life. Oh, sorry, I had to take a little laugh break for that. But anyway, I'm like, look, man, if you actually did the shit James Bond did, and you still didn't get any girls, no pussy, nothing, then honestly, I had to question you. You'll be like, wait a minute, what? You saved the world multiple times, you've been shot, you've been tortured by almost every organization group out there, and you still don't get no pussy? Nah, that's a problem, ain't it? My point here is that don't compare yourself to a man that can't die. I mean, you can't kill James Bond. Obviously, how long has he been alive for? Like, he's somehow 50 years old, and he's like a 30-year-old man still. I mean, come on, it's a fantasy thing. He got, throughout the course of 23 or 22 films, he has slept with 55 women. 5 and 5. God damn. Now, you want to go ahead and sleep with that many women if you want to, but in today's age, today's society, you might contract the disease. I mean, only James Bond could have sex with a Korean sex trade woman or whatever and not catch anything. You saw that shit, right? Well, actually, you didn't see it. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, don't compare yourself to a man that can beat someone with the golden gun. He's James Bond. You on Facebook crying. It's obviously why you're not getting no girls, man. I'm just saying, y'all can't look at TV and then expect things to work out the way you did. People was really getting things fucked up. I mean, I was looking at this one post and said, well, if Ron Stoppable could get out of the friend zone, I can get out of it too. How many seasons was Kim Possible?
I don't know.
It took how many seasons of Kim Possible for him to almost die so many times, and for the one guy that she liked to actually be a robot, for him to get anywhere with this girl. You telling me there's a girl that's out there that's worth all that? That's the only way you can get out of the friend zone, I tell you guys that right now. So stop comparing yourself to people who don't exist. It's a fantasy. It's written that way for a reason. Fantasy and reality aren't meant to mix on some things like that. And in some instances, they can. In others, like with women and shit, that's not gonna happen. Come on, man. Don't cry about it, though. I mean, really? That's it. And most of these so-called smart guys, the self-proclaimed smart guys that are always talking about, well, I actually have a 999 IQ, and I was supposed to go to Yale, but I came here instead. I'm really smart, but for some reason, they're just stumped when it comes to girls. Why is that? Can they really be that smart? And if they are that smart, they obviously have no guts. So don't get it twisted. If you're really a genius or a self-proclaimed genius, don't you think you should be able to devise a way to get women? It's not like it's anything but, basic nature. But they always go for the jocks and the dumbasses. Now, there are some rare cases where the people that they get with are just plain-ass dumbasses. I mean, but come on. Most of the time, the guy has charisma. If you have charisma, you can't go wrong with a girl. Now, if you don't have charisma and you have some brains, but you're afraid to show them, or you're just like you're too much of a social degenerate to do anything. I mean, you're obviously not going to get any girls if you're a social degenerate. If you never go outside, you never mingle, you never go get any girls. Then you go to places like a bar or something, and complain about sluts all the time. Come on, son. It's like you're trying to make your love life make a fantasy reality. Whatever. I fucked up with that. But anyway, don't mix the two. It don't work like that, man. This ain't Twilight. This ain't High School Moose. What? I almost say High School Moose. Oh God, High School Musical. It's not Degrassi, whatever. You get the point. It's not Disney Channel, all right? Thank God for that too. Thank God. So don't come online crying about how you smart guys don't get no girls. Because I mean, you might just be the only one. Maybe you just think about it. There's a difference between smart guys, assholes, and smart guys with no guts. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why I made this video. I just felt like it. I'm trying to do shit on the whim, you know. That's how my genius comes. I don't know. I just do shit on the whim like this. I'm real fucked up. This ADHD got me fucked up, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna keep throwing out videos. I don't give a shit.